My name is Alexander Hanson, and I am playing Michelle in The Truth by Florian Zeller at the Wyndham's Theatre. At the start of the production, he finds himself without any clothes on, in bed, showing his bottom to the audience, probably. He is a man who... Okay, so I've got to be a bit careful. I don't want to give too much away. He is a man who is having an affair with Alice. And he's having an affair because he's a married man, and you watch him over the course of 7 scenes gradually get himself into further and deeper trouble as he tries to cover his tracks and comes across some rather uncomfortable truths himself. Well, it's so well written, and it's so damn clever, and it's also very, very funny. But it's very funny in a challenging way. It keeps the audience on their toes, and there's some really great belly laughs. But it's a really good story. It's really well observed, and it's really fulfilling. It's in English, you know, and yeah. I mean, it was tricky. We had to make decisions. You know, are we going to call? You know, how are we going to say these? You know, Bordeaux comes into it, Paris comes. Are we going to call it Paris, or are we going to call it Paris, or Bordeaux, or Bordeaux, or Michel, Laurence, you know? And we thought if we were too French with the pronunciation, it perhaps made it a bit self-conscious. And I think people buy it, you know, very quickly, the fact that we are playing French people in Paris, and I think we've achieved that.
What was it like working with this wonderful cast?
Oh, it's just wonderful. It's a fantastic company, wonderful actors, and we're lucky. We get on very well. We have a ball together, and yeah, it's just a real treat to play, and I hope it's as much of a treat to watch. I think it is. He's doing really well, Lindsay. I've worked with him once before. I did Oscar Wilde's An Ideal Husband at the Vaudeville, and he's brilliant. I mean, he's just his eye for detail is just terrific, and I think with something like this play is very, very funny, but it's funny only because you've got to play it for real. If you are aware that it's funny and you play it with an awareness that it's funny, it's not as funny. And Lindsay's great strength in directing this particular piece was to keep, because we're actors, we're all tarts, we love a laugh, we love getting a laugh, but his great strength was to pull us back all the time, to get us to play the truth of the situation and trust that, you know, that's what was going to get the laugh and to tell the story most efficiently. Well, the Wyndhams. I've never played the Wyndhams. I've played quite a few theatres in the West End, but the Wyndhams was one I've always wanted to play, and it's a beautiful theatre. We started life, as you know, at the Menier Chocolate Factory, which is very intimate, and it's a joy to play an intimate place like that. But, you know, this is a very theatrical piece, and Christopher Hampton's brilliant translation, it's designed for a theatre, a proper theatre. The Menier is not a theatre in the traditional sense of the word. It's a wonderful space, it's great fun to play, and you make some wonderful discoveries in there. But it's only when you've played there and then you go to somewhere like Bath, Theatre Royal, where we went to first of all, before coming to the Wyndhams, where suddenly you are in a theatre which is designed to be so efficient acoustically and for sightlines. It just lifts the whole production. It lifts it sonically, you know, and visually, and yeah, a real treat. And you know, and for an audience to sit in, you know, that beautiful theatre, and it's really intimate as well. You know, I don't know how many it holds, 700, something like that, 800. It's a gorgeous theatre, gorgeous to play, gorgeous to be in. So if you want tickets, you go to delfontmacintosh.co.uk. The play is called The Truth. It's on at the Wyndhams, and we're on until September the 3rd.